problem. So we're going to start with the first thing and the very first thing. On the back of all of my packaging, there are instructions that come in 4 languages: English, Spanish, French, and man pictures. Men, look at the pictures. You won't read the dang languages. I don't care which one you know. So look at the little cartoons we put on the back for you. You'll read the cartoons. That'll tell you how much water to mix with it. It's not open for discussion. A scientist, one more time, a person who went to college for science figured this out. I'm not saying you're not smart. I'm just saying you're not a scientist. Okay? They figured this out. Don't argue with the scientists. It's not a good thing. They know a thing or two about this. So if they tell you 6 quarts of water, you get a device that measures 6 quarts of water and you put 6 quarts in. If you don't, please don't call me about why the grout doesn't look like it's supposed to. It's not going to perform like it's supposed to, and it's not going to look like it's supposed to. I have 2 grouts up here on the stage currently right now being applied. Scott is applying Ultracolor Plus FA. FA stands for fine aggregate. The finer the aggregate, the more space there is for some cement to get in there, and these cement particles lock up around the aggregate, give me a nice strong grout that's flexible. #1 selling grout on the planet, Ultracolor Plus FA. And you know what that makes it? That makes it the #1 selling grout in the universe. Because I don't know any other planet that's selling grout. I mean, if they show up and they got a better grout, I'd love to see it. But until they do, #1 selling grout in the universe. But right now we'll just focus on the planet. #1 selling grout. What Mike has here, first off, he's got a problem. The type of tile he's putting that down on is cement tile. So it's very absorptive. If I use a cement grout with the pigment in it on top of there, that pigment penetrates it and stains it. And now I'm cleaning forever. He's using FlexColor CQ. What FlexColor CQ is an acrylic with a color-coded quartz. Little tiny marbles. If I filled a fish tank up with red marbles all the way up to the top and then put water in the fish tank, what color's the water? It's still clear. I'm just looking through the clear and seeing the red. And so it appears red to me. Same thing that's happening here. This is a black grout. The black grout, I'm looking through the clear and seeing the black. Now when you look at it, you're like, dude, that's not black. That's like milky gray. Why is it milky gray? Because it's acrylic. When water comes in contact with acrylic, it turns that milky color. If you ever put wood finish on a floor, it comes out white, and then when the water evaporates, it's crystal clear. That's what's going to happen here. And it's going to turn jet black. Now, where can I use this? I'm using this on intermittent wet areas. Dude, what does that mean? That means a shower. Not standing water, just moving water. Where can I use this product? Interior, exterior, swimming pools, fountains, jacuzzis, steam rooms in Alaska, in New York, in Florida, Arizona, and Kansas, and everywhere in between. That's why it's the #1 selling product in the world. Difference is I got to mix that one, and if I overwash that one or overwater that one, I'm going to impact the color. This one I don't have to mix. I open the bucket up. I put it down, and I freaking go ahead and clean it up. When I'm done, I'm done. The color's going to be true. Another product I want to talk to you about. Now we've taken this technology, Ultracolor Plus FA, and we've made the whitest white and the blackest black. So we're going to go here. If you look at this board right here, you see, here's the problem with white and jet black. White and black is not a color, it's a shade. Matter of fact, the definition of white and black is absence of color. It has the same definition. It's not, there's no black, there's no such thing as this is the black shirt. I could send all of you to the store to get a black shirt. You would all have a different version of black. You would all be right because there's no standard. So if you look at this middle section, you're going to see it's just a little bit blacker. It's kind of a blue-black on there. Here's my two competitors right here. The one thing I hated about black grout was customers were always, it was never black enough for them. You put it, oh, that's not the black grout that I thought it was going to be. Here's the other thing. I add a little too much water to it. I pull the color out. Now it's a little bit lighter. Now it's heading towards gray. Oh, it's got efflorescence. What color's efflorescence? It's white. So guess what? Now it turned my black grout into a gray grout. Now I have another conversation and a problem. This is a rapid setting grout using a calcium aluminate-based cement. It will not contribute to efflorescence. So that is taken out of the mix. This is the blackest black. It's the jettiest black you're going to find on the market. This is the whitest white you're going to find on the market. Again, a white, and then this one in the middle. Now, yeah, it's subtle. It's not like, oh. But when Mrs. Smith is sitting in her house looking at her countertop, she's pretty much on top of that thing. She's noticing that difference. So Ultracolor Plus Max, the whitest white, the jettiest black. And I've got one last grout I want to talk to you about. You see this back wall? That's glass tile. Here's the problem with glass tile. It's the first time ever that light passes through the surface of the tile, down to the bottom of it, reflects off the sides, and back out. It's bling. That's why people go ahead and get glass tile. A woman's diamond ring is cut in facets, so the light shines through it and gives that bling, and the better those facets are cut, the more bling that ring has. That's why people choose glass. They choose it for the bling. They don't choose it because they want subdued. Look around this show. There's beautiful glass tile. So now the next problem with glass tile is now you got to contend with light. Once light gets inside of there, it hits the side. And based on what the grout is next to it, can impact the shadow or the color that reflects back into the glass. So with FlexColor 3D, where's the board? Here she is. With FlexColor 3D, just like this product, this was a clear acrylic with a color-coded quartz. Now, this is a clear tinted acrylic with a clear glass bead inside of it, and it allows light to pass through the tile into the next piece. This is what you want to have happen with light and glass. You want that light to keep moving across. So if you look here, that light is traveling through. And if I turn this off, you would look at this grout. It doesn't look that blue. It's a neutral color because that light is passing through and lighting up the glass bead that's inside of it with the color blue because that's what's coming through the glass. So I've offered you a lineup of products here. I've got the best cement-based product on the market. I've got a ready-to-use product right here. I open it up. I put it down, I clean it up. There's no chance of me washing the flavor or the color out of this product because the color's not established by pigment. This is established by pigment. This is established by that color-coded quartz that's inside of it. And then I offered you another product here where I'm looking at just shades. I've tinted the acrylic, and now I'm allowing light to pass through and do its magic with glass tile. You have all kinds of options. If you're using glass tile, don't ruin the tile by using the wrong grout. Make sure you check it out first.